hello there. We're the Traders. I'm Roy, I coach Destroy, and I'm here with Warnie.
Coach of the War Dogs.
And Calvin.
Coach of Calvinator.
Now, we're reviewing all 18 teams in the lead up to the start of the season to help you pick a good fantasy side. Today, we're focusing on the Freo Dockers, boys.
The Purple Pride.
Yeah, there's a couple of guns at Freo too, so I'm going to start by looking at the top five. Haven't necessarily started with a gun for number one, but it's Jonathan Griffin, so it's people looking for a good option, someone that's going to play, someone that's cheap to put on their bench.
A name that we knew that was nice and cheap, and so a lot of people have jumped on board.
And he has been able to score. He has showed in the past, if Sandy's not playing, that he can score. So he's 142,000. He went 23 and 56 in his first couple of NAB games. So, you know, the guy's got potential. Depends what they're doing with Sandy. The second one, Fifey.
I love him.
Superstar.
Did you know he had his best season last year? And that's only an average of 102. Do we all think that he's better than 102 average?
Yes.
He's a 110. He could potentially, keep going up there. Now, he did finish, well, he had, in his last 11 games, he had 8 tons, and he is a great player.
That's a sign of things to come.
I think, priced at that, I think he's good value.
Yeah,
Mega.
Certainly. Yeah. So if you're a Docker fan and you love Fifey, get on him. Do not hesitate because it's a good pick, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. He's a good pick for everyone.
Calvin, someone in defence, number 3.
I like Ibo.
Yeah.
Garrick Ibbotson. Now,
back
in 2013, he was a premium defender at an average of 92.
Yeah.
He's as cheap as they come. He is an absolute bargain back there, and he's locked in my team at the moment.
Same.
Copy.
Speaking of locked in, Lachie Neale. Lachie Neale.
No one's done that before.
I think I was the first. Now, Lachie Neale, I started talking about him at the very start of the pre-season.
You did, actually. I will give you that.
If you get your footy record.
Yeah, he averaged about 110 over his last 4 games, including finals, where he had a significant change where he became, you know, predominantly midfield, and his scoring certainly reflected that. So he's priced at about 80. He's an absolute bargain. And in NAB 2, he showed what I think he will do.
Oh, he was top scorer for the weekend. He was brilliant.
He had about 33 touches and went over 130. So he is so underpriced.
Yeah.
And I think he could average over 100.
I had him in my elite league last year, and he won me some games because of the games that he played that were good.
Yep.
Like, you know, that's what you want from your players.
That's what he does. Now, speaking of guns in purple, Barlow.
Don't get much better, and we all love Barlow, and it dates back from when he debuted.
His rookie year.
His rookie year, and there's a lot of young kids out there that probably wouldn't remember that, but us old blokes, we remember that.
Mature age recruits.
He was amazing. He started the wave.
Yeah.
Anyway, last year, I'll get back on track, last year he had his best season ever. 111 is what he averaged, and potential captain, he's an absolute jet. Is he worth that dollar at 111 though?
I think you get what you pay for.
You do get what you pay for.
He might fluctuate a little bit in price, possibly, but I think that...
I remember the start of last year before he got injured. If he can go through he's actually underpriced because he had an injury-affected year.
Oh, okay.
So he started the year, I think, 130 last year.
Yeah.
It was massive, but then injury rollercoaster before he then came home like a steam train to still average that 111.
He's a top 8 mid at the end of the year.
Yeah,
so
100%.
whether you start with him or look to upgrade him, you need him.
You have to get him at some stage. Now, we'll go from superstar to absolute rock-bottom bargain. Warnie, one of your favourite players from past, Colin Sylvia. He's only 163,000.
When Fantasy opened, he was my first pick.
Yep.
And then old mate Ross Lyons said, head back to the waffle. And he's there and he's not scoring any fantasy points for us there. But if he gets back...
You never give up on him, do you?
No, he's so cheap. You get him under 200k. He's a guy that has been a high average player.
I think he averaged over 90 like 3 years in a row.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So, if he gets back, if he drops a few kgs, gets back and gets some form, pick him up.
Yeah, okay.
Now, who's next?
Well, someone that you actually mentioned to me a couple of weeks ago, Clancy Pearce.
I love Clancy.
I like him too. He got on our radar with that 93 in that first NAB Challenge game. Liked his role.
Yeah.
We're not sure where he sits because last year he only played. He played 9 games last year.
Yep.
Was a vest in 4. Wore a vest in 4 of those. So that's a little bit worrying. But you rewind back to 2012. He
was good.
85, and so at that price, under 300 grand, I really like it. However, I think Ivo for a few more dollars. I think 50 grand more or so. I think I like him.
Okay, I've got something for you. I've heard this circulating. Nothing behind it, but. I've heard that with Crowley potentially missing some rounds, that he is going to, he's an option to be that tagger.
Could be.
Now, we always go, tag up, we don't want him. But when he's priced that low,
He's
he's going to
playing
be in the
midfield.
middle.
Yep.
He's going to be tackling. And if Clancy, he can find the ball. So if he's in the middle, he will get a kick.
Agree.
He's a massive option if he's going to get that role, I reckon.
Yeah, he is.
He's been in and out.
A bit of unknown for me, I think, is my worry there.
Yeah. He's been in and out of my team, I reckon, about 12 times.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
when I find I need the cash for someone, I downgrade a defender to...
Yeah. And it works, because that's what our backline's going to look like. Now, who are we locking? Anyone that's a definite lock for you at this stage? We don't have much time left.
Well, I said it at
Before
the
lockout.
start. My massive,
Lockie,
my
Neil,
massive
yes,
gag.
good one.
Yeah, so Neil, but that wasn't just for my joke.
Is Neil in your team?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, didn't you guys know that? Yeah,
No.
he's in there. Yeah,
You
without a
do
doubt.
like him a lot. All right,
I
so
do.
head to fantasy.afl.com.
I must say something.
What?
Oh.
I actually tweeted him about it.
Oh, right.
And
What did he
mentioned,
say?
He said, terrible selection.
Oh, so does that mean you're going to get rid of it?
No, I'm backing him. He's got no self-confidence, but I've got confidence.
Yes, head to fantasy.afl.com.au and keep backing Lockie Neal if you'd like to, and join up too and get involved with the Fremantle Football Club official league.